Okay, so we're going to progress forward with the previous video, and we're actually going to be utilizing all four of the formulas on the top left-hand corner of the screen that we learned in the previous video. What I'm basically going to be doing is filling in this chart at the bottom of the screen to fill in the missing values. So we're missing the hydrogen ion concentration, the pH, the pOH, and we're trying to make a judgment call on whether this solution is acidic or basic. So one of the first things we'll want to do is utilize some of these formulas we have. So one of the formulas we have is in the top middle of the screen now, which I've just revealed, is H plus times OH minus equals 1.0 times 10 to the negative 14th. So what we can then do is do a little bit of basic algebra here. We can plug in the value for the hydroxide ion concentration, which is 1 times 10 negative fifth, and I just got that from the chart on the bottom of the screen. And then from there, I can actually take 1.0 times 10 to the negative 14th and divide it by 1 times 10 to the negative 5th. And when I do that, I get 1.0 times 10 to the negative 9th. Now, what is this value? Well, this value is going to unlock the H plus concentration. So now our H plus concentration has been added to our chart. Then, once we have the H plus concentration, we can actually go through and do some calculations. So if we take the negative logarithm of H plus, we can find that the pH is 9. So then we can add the pH to our chart. Once we have pH, we can do two options basically. The easier of the two options, in my opinion, is to use the pH plus pOH equals 14 formula. So if you take 14 minus 9, you'll get 5. So that's one avenue to get pOH. So now we can reveal pOH is 5 in our chart. A more complicated way, but still very viable, is just to take the negative logarithm of the hydroxide ion concentration. You can see I've shown my work for that avenue to solve this problem as well. So you would take the negative logarithm of 1 times 10 to the negative 5th. So now we've got almost every column in the chart filled in. We've got the H plus, the pH, and the pOH all calculated. And the last part's pretty simple. We just need to figure out if this is acidic or basic. Now remember, when you're trying to figure out if something's acidic or basic, we are going to focus on the pH, which we did calculate to be 9. Remember, acids have a pH lower than 7 and bases have a pH greater than 7. And any solutions that are right at 7 are considered neutral. So if we look at our chart on the bottom of the screen, we can see that we calculated our pH to be 9. This is considered a basic solution. So what this video has shown is that sometimes there'll be questions you may encounter where you have to do multiple calculations. We were only given the hydroxide ion concentration, yet we were able to calculate the hydrogen ion concentration, the pH, and the pOH, and we were able to determine that this solution was basic. So hopefully this video helps, and you'll definitely be encountering a lot of question types like this.